Spread across the eastern borders, home of the Ewe people, who journeyed from nurture in search of freedom, shaped by culture, resilience, and unity. This land tells a powerful story of origin, identity, and pride in Ghana. Welcome to the Volta Region. And in today's video, we are visiting one historic and iconic towns in the Volta Region, which sits over 2,444 feet, which is approximately 750 meters above sea level. Yes, Ghana's highest inhabited settlement, or the highest human settlement. Once shaped by German missionaries, it now stands as a quiet giant of history and nature. From endless green horizons, this is more than a place. It is an experience above the clouds. Welcome to Amedzofe in the Volta Region.
Welcome guys, so we are heading to Amedzofe. We are going to the Volta Region. Yes, we are going to Amedzofe, then from Amedzofe we are going to the Monkey Sanctuary, we'll go to the waterfalls, we'll go to Afajatu, we'll go to Mount Gemi. So it's a 3-day trip. Yes, so we are live, we are going. We just had to stop by and actually wash the cars here, so you can see the cars we are using. This one, then the other one at the back. Yes, so we're actually washing them. Guys, yes, we are at the Adome Bridge, the most famous Adome Bridge. Yes, this has been here for a while now, so we are just gonna go on top so that you guys could see the lake at the other side. Yes, this place is very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Spanning the mighty Volta River, the Adome Bridge stands as one of Ghana's greatest engineering landmarks. Opened in 1957, it stretches about 300 meters, linking communities and opening trade routes across the Eastern Corridor. Suspended in elegance and strength, it is more than a bridge. It is a symbol of connection, history, and progress in the Volta Region. During these trips, we made few stops at the Tafi Atome Monkey Sanctuary and the Kente village, but that is a video for another day. Yes, we passed beautiful towns, beautiful mountains you can see in this video. And before the sun could set, we were almost close to Amedzofe. Yes, you could see in the video, you could see how beautifully the mountain has sprouted out. Yes, that is Amedzofe, and I can't wait to show you how beautiful this place is.
Wagon guys, so daybreak. It's not easy. This place is very cold, the highest human settlement in Ghana.
above sea level, you can see. So we are still in Amedzofe. Yes. So yesterday we went to the Tafi Kente and the Monkey Sanctuary in Tafi Atome. Yes. So we came up to Amedzofe to rest, and today we are going to hike on the Amedzofe Mount Gemi. Yes, one of, you see the mountain at the back there. Yes, we are going to hike on that mountain. They have a waterfall as well, so we are going to hike on that. We go to the waterfalls as well. I learned there's a renovation ongoing. They have a canopy walk, but we'll still go and check it out if it's possible to show you the beautiful places that we have. Yeah, so we'll go to Amedzofe town to talk to someone about how the town is. You can see it's very beautiful, I won't lie. So we are gonna get in very soon, guys. So stick and stay. This is beautiful.
Alright guys, so yeah, we are at the Amedzofe Ecotourism office. It's right beneath the mountain, the Mount Gemi, as shown earlier. So we are about to hike to the top. We didn't come early because they don't open early. Yeah, but hiking would have been best done in the morning. Alright, so yes, that is it. This place is super clean, pretty natural. Yeah, so we are gonna hike soon. Stay connected. We'll see you. Yeah, peace out.
It's not an easy journey, I mean, we are on the highest, approaching the highest human settlement in Ghana and probably West Africa. Amedzofe, we are climbing up to Mount Gemi. It's a hike thing now, and our tour guide has made us aware it's about a 30 minutes hike. I ain't gonna lie. We've walked for less than 5 minutes and we are already sweating like pigs. So the name of the town is called Amedzofe. Amedzofe is the name of the town, so it's an Ewe pronunciation. So Amedzofe simply means origin of human being. That's the meaning of the town called Amedzofe. And also Amedzofe is the highest human settlement in Ghana. The highest habitation place in Ghana where people settle is Amedzofe. So the height is 2,400 feet above sea level. So it's 680 meters of the town. However, people of Amedzofe, they've migrated from Ahanta, from western part of Ghana. That's where our ancestors migrated from. So we are Guans. So when they were from Ahanta on their way, the first place that our ancestors settled was Bugbura. There's a town near Accra. It's called Bugbura. So you can find Bugbura town under the Dodoa Hills. That's where our ancestors settled first. They stayed there for some time and moved from that place to Ada, and also moved from Ada to Adidome, and then later on they moved to Agotime, Apegame. Moreover, our ancestors were warriors. So since they were warriors, they couldn't stay for one place for long. All the places that our ancestors settled, they try and fought with people. At any place that they settled were able to fight with people. So because of that, they were not able to stay for one place for long. So they were moving. I cannot mention all the places that our ancestors were settled before getting to this place. So they move from one place to another place, from one town to another town before they finally got to this place. Yes, so it was 13th century. That was the time our ancestors got to this place. Yes. So how the name became Gemi was, it was an elephant grass. There are some type of grasses that look similar, like a sugarcane. So these are elephant grass that we call in our local dialect Ekemina. That's why we call the elephant grass in our local dialect Ekemina. So when our ancestors were here, there were a lot of elephant grasses on top of this mountain. So because of that, our ancestors used to say in our local dialect, Metre Ekemina Itoleva. Metre Ekemina Itoleva means I'm going to an elephant grass mountain. Since there were a lot of elephant grasses on top of this mountain, our ancestors described this mountain as an elephant grass mountain. The local name is Ekemina Itole. So when the German missionary came here in the year 1890, they couldn't pronounce the local name Ekemina, so they can only pronounce it Gemi. So what I mean is, it was the German missionaries, they changed the name, they corrupted the name to Gemi. Since they couldn't pronounce the local name Ekemina, they can only pronounce it Gemi. So that's how the name took the name from Gemi. So the German missionaries, we have their monument in this community. When they got to this place, they were missionaries. So they established a church called Evangelical Presbyterian Church in this community. So as I'm talking to you now, it's one of the oldest EP churches in Ghana that was established by the Germans. So the older chapel that was built by the Germans is the one showing at the top. There's a building that is showing at the top there, and then there are 3 windows at the front of the building. There are staircase that you climb to get to the building up there. So that was the older chapel that was built by the German since 1894. So behind the older chapel also, there's a tertiary institution over there, which is Evangelical Presbyterian College of Education, that they train teachers. Okay. If they finish their courses, they can teach at basic level. So the church and the school are some of the German monuments that they left behind in this community. Okay. Yes, so the mountain that we are on top now is called Mountain Gemi. So we also have 7 communities around, including Amedzofe, that we are one people, that we speak one common language. So the name of the dialect that we speak here is called Siase. Siase. Okay. So the Siase dialect is a mixture of 3 different languages, a little bit of Twi, a little bit of Ga, and then a little bit of Ewe. Okay. So because of our migration, every place that our ancestors settle, they try and speak their languages, okay. So or they try and learn their languages at every place they settle together. Yes. So okay. For example, if you want to call someone should come, in our dialect we say ba. Ba. Okay. Yes. Ba. Yes. So as I said earlier, that we have the German missionary, their monument in this community. So the cross that we are seeing on top of the mountain is one of the German monuments that they left behind. So the German missionary that mounted the cross, his name is Reverend Dr. Evans Voringer. So he was the one who mounted the cross here in the year 15th November 1939. Okay. Yes, so purposely, since they were missionaries, for people to climb on top of this mountain to come and pray and meditate. But at the same time, this cross that we are seeing on top of the mountain equally serve as a communication gadget. There's a device behind the cross. So when the Germans were here, they have access with the device, and then it was easy for them to communicate from here with their counterpart in Germany. So the cross equally serve as a communication gadget. Yes.
Hello. So yes,
And there is an old cemetery, which is also part of the tourist sites at Amedzofe. So we are about to see it and have an experience of it. Yes. So this is the entrance. Yeah. So we are here. Here are the famous German cemetery in Amedzofe. I think it's a missionary one. It's called Amedzofe EP Church in commemoration of its 75 years tribute. Oh, that's 1889 to 1964. That's a long time. So let's experience this and let's have fun, you know.
Now we are in the German cemetery. So this cemetery also was one of the monuments that I said the German missionary left behind. Yes. So when the Germans were here, if their missionaries pass away, the reverends pass away, in the cemetery that they are buried there. Not only the Germans that were buried here. So as I'm talking to you now, we still bury our local reverends and their wives at this same cemetery. Yes. So it's also one of the German monuments that they left behind, and then we use it for.
So this is just for only the missionaries, reverends.
Yes.
From olden times till now.
Till now.
Okay.
Then the EP church.
The EP church. Yes.
Okay.
Only the EP church reverends that are buried there.
Okay.
Spouses.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So we have a primary school. There is one of the oldest primary school in this community. Yes. And then it was also established by the Evangelical Presbyterian Church. Yes. So my grandmother also attended this school, and then she was 88 years before she died in 2020. And I also attended school, the same primary school. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so we are going to the lower falls, guys.
The lower fall. Yes, the lower fall. This is where the adventure began. We were told, but we never listened.
So we strap, we have water, we have some fruits. We are heading down.
Back at the ecotourism office, we were told there was a waterfall called the Oti Waterfall. It had the lower and the upper fall, and visitors were mostly advised or being taken to the upper fall because it had a canopy walk. But during our visit, the canopy walk was under construction, so we had no option than to opt for the lower fall, which they told us was a dangerous trail.
See, we are passing stakes around. One more. Give me one more.
We got stress and we
Have
got
some
stress,
sort of
you know.
pushing.
There is stress and there is stress.
Mr. I need one more.
This one they pass woman stress.
To navigate our way. Yeah. Yes, me I need one more, so that it will support my side and side.
Because it had rained previous days, the path was slippery and steepy. The little mistake you make, you are down the edge. After 50 minutes of hike, we could now hear the sound of the waterfall. Guys,
Thank God for the clouds.
This video couldn't depict much of our experience during this path, because at a point we had to save our gadgets and save our lives. Yes, it was that dangerous. You could feel the quietness, but the water was very clean. The environment was breathtaking. You could feel at home. You could feel Mother Nature. So imagine we were on the mountain of 2,444 feet, and imagine we descending down this mountain. Yes, that is Oti Falls. Just as we could relax, the rain dropped a big one on us. So we had to hide in caves for a while so that the water could come down, so we can get back to the top or to the Amedzofe township. Yes, it was raining heavily.
Guys, we are so wet. Moses! Moses!
People came across a rasta water. This is what we call watch your steps. This is the real meaning of watch your steps.
So this was us going back. We couldn't use the trail we used in coming here because we wouldn't get back when we used that trail. It was dangerous, so we had to channel to a different route.
Alright, so this is the canopy walk. They are fixing a new one. Yeah, they are fixing a new one.
Amedzofe was an experience and an adventure. A place I would want to visit again and again. If I'm to rate Amedzofe over a 10, I'll give it a 9.5 because I really loved my stay. So anytime you are in Ghana and you're looking for a place to have an adventure, make sure you add Amedzofe into your bucket list. And anytime you are in Ghana and you want to have an experience, make sure you hook me up and we're gonna have fun together. See you in the next one.